Well, actually, it needs to move sooner than that because the big European summit is next week. It's the 9th and 10th of March is when the 28 heads of state from all the European countries are getting together. So she really needs and wants to do it then. The question is, does she accept that the House of Lords have said that EU citizens that came here legally have their rights protected or not? I'm not sure what she's going to do, but if she runs beyond the summit, she won't be doing it in a very dramatic environment. So she's really got a week to sort this out. Look, you could criticise it in the old days when it was hereditaries and descendants of someone who did something 400 years ago. But it's even worse now. Now it's Blair's mates and Cameron's mates, about 700 of them, that have filled the thing up. And it's not representative of this country now in any way at all. At least in the old days, the Earl of something would come from a far-flung county. At least it had more geographical representation. Now it's just full of the London metropolitan elite. No, I don't want to be a peer. I really don't. That's. I think once you do that, there's nowhere else you can go afterwards. So I was asked, last year, would I like people to lobby for me to become a peer, and I said no. Her immunity is constantly being questioned, and I think that very often courts and politicians make a mistake of potentially martyring people. I think it's really rather silly. I think it depends who the runoff's against. Is it going to be her against Francois Fillon? Is it going to be her against Emmanuel Macron? If it's her against Macron, you haven't just got a battle of personalities, you've got a battle of ideologies, because Macron is a big believer in building a United States of Europe, and Marine Le Pen is clearly very sceptical. This could be one of the most important elections we've seen in modern times. I saw the figures this morning that of the 750 child refugees that we let in last year, 10 came from Syria. 10. And many of them, of course, were aged over 25. I'm not against helping people who are genuinely in need, but frankly, I think all we're doing is adding to the problem. And so what the Mayor of Calais is saying, don't come here, we're not going to help you. It sounds harsh, but it's probably the right thing to do.